Paul says, morning, Jeff and Ali. Does it matter how we played? Tuchel has 4 wins out of 4 in the group so far. If he does end winning us the World Cup playing like this, no one will care in the end. We need to get behind the team rather than slating them. Well, I think, Paul, we won't win the World Cup playing like this. And the 4 out of 4, Andorra home and away, Latvia at home and Albania. And if we hadn't won 4 out of 4, there'd certainly be question marks being asked already about Thomas Tuchel. And bear in mind that friendly where we were taken to task by Senegal. I think people are entitled to ask questions about England performances. Don't have to agree with each other, of course. And now then we're discussing England, obviously, under Thomas Tuchel, whether the Andorra performances have been unacceptable. Kelvin Jack, former Trinidad and Tobago goalkeeper, played a bit in this country as well. They were in the same group as England in the 2006
Correct.
World Cup. Kelvin was in the squad and he's given us a call. Morning, Kelvin.
Morning, Kelvin. How are you?
Morning, I'm all right. How are you doing, guys?
We're doing well,
we're
mate.
good, mate, yeah.
We're in good form. Never mind anything else. How did you enjoy Dundee when you were up there?
It was very cold coming from the Caribbean, man. Very cold.
That's why I was asking, mate. I didn't think it'd be your climate.
Very cold.
Brilliant. So look, Kevin, why do you think we're overreacting to that performance?
I just think it's an overreaction, because there's a reason why only 7 countries have won the World Cup, because it's a very difficult competition to win. And I'm just absolutely stunned, when you look at the recent history of the national team, getting to the 2 Euro finals. That is very difficult to do. Very, very difficult to do. So I'm just absolutely astonished that, there is this big thing about, not looking at like playing romantic football or stylish football. It's about winning. So we just need to leave Thomas Tuchel, let him do his job. He's an experienced manager. Allow him the time and the space to get his ideas across. He's been in the job for 2 minutes. So I really cannot understand why fans are so much in uproar. English football is in a good place. 2 Euro finals, a World Cup semi-final, a World Cup quarter-final. We are close. So a bit more patience. Just support the team. Let the man do his job.
Kelvin, as a Scotsman, right, I actually couldn't agree with you more, right? I'm sitting here scratching my head, right? Like England, like no every other country, have absolutely no divine right to go and win major tournaments. They won it in 1966, right?
Yeah.
And since then, you can argue they've underachieved. Well, I think they've underachieved like you've absolutely no idea. And then recent years, they get to 2 finals and a World Cup semi-final, which I think, me personally, is unbelievable progress. I get the disappointment at Nick not getting over the final line if you went to win it, but nobody will tell me there hasn't been progress in England in the last, 10 years or something.
I think the progress has been magnificent. I look at the team, some talented individuals. But we also have to remember we're not playing football by ourselves. You're playing against good teams with the same ambition that you have of winning the tournament. So, it's a matter of everyone just supporting the team. Thomas Tuchel knows more than all of us. He knows more than all of us. Give him his time, give him his space, give him the tranquility in which to work. Allow the players that time and space to work as well. They don't need to be putting the players under more pressure. The players are already under pressure, having to perform for and please 60 million people. So allow them that calmness that's required to be able to perform, and trust the manager. Trust it. And I just can't get my head around, why there's this huge criticism of it. Brazil have the same issue. They want to win the World Cup. Italy want to win the World Cup. Germany want to win the World Cup. It's not easy. It is not an easy trophy to win.
Kelvin, thank you very much indeed for taking the time, mate.
From Dundee to Dover, you get about, boy.
No problem, Ali.
I think the difficulty is that England weren't doing any favours, not just by their own result, but by the fact that so many of the so-called big guns around Europe absolutely battered lesser opposition. And it's impossible not to compare and contrast.
Of course you do. And the fact of the matter is, England are well within their rights to compare against the Portugals, the Spains, teams like that, the Frances, because that is now the level that they are competing. Some would say, myself included, they're still a little bit short of the Frances and the Spains, but they're certainly competing at that level, and that's where you'll be judged.
Yeah. Gary in Inverurie says, Ali, are you sure England won the World Cup in 1966? They've never mentioned it since. Thank you very much, Gary.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.